President Yoweri Museveni yesterday directed school heads to close due to the surge in COVID-19 infections across the country.
We sent messages to our parents and advised them not to bring the semi-candidates until we hear from His Excellency the President. And as everybody heard, the schools have been closed today.
Good enough, all the parents had known of the directive and they were calling us back about the same thing. So today we had to come here in the school, call the students class by class, telling them of the directive, and here we are, they have all complied and they are going home.
The morning was characterized by a mad rush as parents headed to schools to pick their children and take them home as per the directive.
That I have paid the money of school fees here twice. The first COVID-19 came when we have already paid the whole school fees. Then this next time it has come again. We have paid all our school fees. So that is the problem on my side.
I've just paid the fees, and secondly, because we've just brought our kids back to school. But I heard over the TV, the president said that we should pick our kids from school because of the epidemic. So nothing we can do, let's abide by law. If the epidemic reduces, we shall bring them back.
So we had advised them not to deposit money. So we do not have those cases. But the advice I can give to the managers of other schools that had already paid, definitely, because the parents have not used this money, the students have not used this money. I think when the schools reopen, the money that has been paid for the semi-candidates will be the one that they'll be using.
At Chinawa and Kawempe Muslim secondary schools, it was a hive of activity as learners broke off.
School fees, I don't know where my parents will get from the school fees, but the president had decided like that. We have to endure with the condition for the president.
And this period, I'm going to spend my time revising books, learning on internet, and helping my parents in some activities.
Whereas they are ready to adhere to the president's directive, the Ugandan National Teachers Union believes the school closures shouldn't have been the first option.
What should have been done would be testing the learners, especially beginning with those who have signs, and then isolating them and having medical staff to support them and make sure they are treated. Otherwise now, if the student has COVID-19 and the student is going to move in the bus, then it means the spread will be on the rise.
The closures didn't spare high institutions of higher learning. Victoria University is resorting to online learning to deal with the disruption. However, they want government to subsidize the high cost of internet data.
That would come really handy to help parents, to help students afford or be able to learn online without being interrupted. And we don't want them to lag behind, because when you have a student stagnating in one class for the next 3 years, it's not only the student that is losing, the country's human capital also gets to be wasted.
The school administrators also gave their thoughts on the mandatory vaccination of teachers before they return to classes.
We realized that some people thought it is far-fetched to encourage all staff to be vaccinated. But this is very, very important for everyone to know that this is a time to protect our lives, the lives of our neighbors, our loved ones, and the only way we can kick out the pandemic is to get vaccinated.
The government should make sure that, one, they put arrangement to make sure that this vaccination is brought in the school setup, because some of these vaccinating centers are overcrowded. And the teachers go there and spend the whole day, then you go home without being vaccinated.
As learners return home, school heads have cautioned parents to take good care of the learners at home to prevent them from getting the COVID-19 during the break in schools. ALI MIVULE, NTV.